for folks that do have, you know, a flatbed camper, you lose your rear view mirror because you got the camper behind you, so that visibility is lost in its entirety. So I added a rear camera. Otherwise, the only other thing that was interior that we changed is we did swap out the seats on this truck. I mean, we spent a considerable amount of time on the road, and those seats are made by Schielmann USA, which is a German company, and they probably make some of the best aftermarket seats out there. So along the back, right, onto the jacks, we built a frame rack in order to be able to carry 5 gallons extra fuel, 5 gallons extra water, and we can configure that depending on what our needs are. You take 10 gallons of water, 10 gallons of fuel, max traction devices for when we get stuck, which we've used it frequently in sand areas. We don't have anything to pull from with a winch, so those traction devices have worked really, really great. This is our exterior garbage and a recycle storage. These bags are from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. They're a great manufacturer as far as outdoor products for these kinds of rigs for both organization. These are their tire bags, and we use them for going into camp. We'll carry wood in them for campfires, and on the way back out, all of our garbage and recycle goes out there with us. We wanted to make sure that because we do a considerable amount off-road and in very remote locations, that having our own self-recovery capability was very important to us, in more of an insurance standpoint than anything else. We make sure that the truck, both front and rear, has solid recovery points that are all tied directly into the frame. 16,000 pound winches, Warren winches, front and rear. The bumper is made by Buckstop. Suspension on this truck, this is a 2002, so it's an all-leaf sprung suspension. We did modify the suspension both for our purposes of how we drive and where we drive, and to support the extra weight of the truck. Total weight of the truck as it sits is 11,600 pounds, so she's not light at all. Atlas suspensions down in Industry, City of Industry, California, custom built the spring packs for us. We've got King 2.5-inch piggyback shocks all the way around. The ride on this thing is immaculate. We were talking about recovery points in the rear. Got shackle tabs here, and these are integrated and welded back into the frame, directly into the frame mount points. So they're very, very solid. Again, Warren 15,000 pound winch, and I don't have it good to demonstrate, but I didn't bring the high lift jack, but we also had them integrate a high lift jack point into the bumper. This grabs that plate for the high lift from a lifting point, and I can lift the whole truck on either corner and get the wheel off the ground with the jack. It's extreme, more than we really need to, but it has the capability to do. The awning's the factory Fiamma awning, and we added to the jack points, we added some tabs so that we can use the down poles instead of having to set them down on the ground.
So you added that?
We added that, yeah. We have right here. Our outdoor kitchen sets in here, so we've got four chairs that sit in here. Snow peak table, a barbecue in there. This is a grill system, and then if we want to, when we're cooking out here, again, this is from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. This is a little kitchen bag, keeps all of our stuff organized and right at hand, easy for us to get to.